Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And check out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got John Collins. He's out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ginobili in a two-guard. And for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, also Bruce Brown out there, and it's Biyombo in at the 5. Now here's Brown. Beal outside. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beal, the pass to Brown. Back to Beal. Just 2 to shoot. This one's a 3. First shot won't go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Bowen. He's covered by Oubre. Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Collins outside. Driving in. Misses from short range.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Brown against Ball. Brown passes to Biyombo. Oh, Sabonis with a block. Here's Collins. And it's blocked. Here's Beal. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
And Ball gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Beal. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Driving inside. Over to the left wing. Bowen. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Against Ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Collins. And that misses. That would have put him up. Three-pointer, Beal fires in the triple. Beal's got 5 points.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep, yes sir.
Curry, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans trails by 4. Here's Ginobili. And again, New Orleans no good. And Washington with possession. Here's Beal, driving to the basket, got a piece of it, and as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played, pass to Beck. Here's Bowen. Here's Barry. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now here's Sabonis. Collins right side. And Biyombo with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Washington. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ginobili, drops it in from 14 feet away.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Beck. good. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Oubre. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
56 seconds left in the first quarter here. He was all alone on that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pin.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Ginobili. Nice D from Beal.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
New Orleans trails by 3. He takes it in. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Curry. Beck, no good. And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Ginobili. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Beck.
Great shot! What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Washington. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has...
Oh, hey! How about that?
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Beck. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Beck's got 8.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Brown, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. And it's Green off the drive. Collins, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Beck. Bull with it. 6 to shoot. Brown, a screen on Green. Here's Barry. They get the rebound. The 3. Here's Beck. Here's Bowen. Launches it. Washington again can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Washington making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Ball nails both of them. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
New Orleans trails by 3. Outside Curry. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Brown finds Bogdanovich. No good. Oh, nice D from Curry. Collins passes to Mobley. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Washington. Bowen. Washington again can't hit. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Mobley, right side. From the arc. Ginobili, no good. And Washington with possession. go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Bogdanovich has checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Bogdanovich. Sabonis, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
New Orleans trails by 3. Here's Ball, takes it inside, and Ball throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Beck.
I'll tell you this, Evan Mobley is changing as many shots as anyone right now.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Sabonis, the pass to Ginobili. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Ginobili's got 6. And it's Washington with the ball. Right side Brown. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Shoots from 14. Ginobili, no good. And Washington with possession. With the step back. Brown passes to Beck. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot. Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Bol. They double him with Mobley. Here's Beck. Here's Bol. The three-pointer off the mark. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Curry. Over Beal. Curry's shot is off.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of the game.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the strike. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Washington. Beck's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Bowen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Oubre from the... Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're thinking of the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. New Orleans trails by 5. Bradley Beal's out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Bowen in at the small forward position. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. It's going to be ball shooting. It's It's going to be on Bruce Brown. This is his second trip to the line of the game. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Washington. And for New Orleans, we've got Kelly Oubre. Also John Collins out there. And it's Ginobili in at the 2 spot. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Beal outside. Beck, no good. And here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 2. Ball into the lane. And Paul throws it down.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Parries it from 3. Owens got 8.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And that's good as he hits both shots. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brown against Ball. Brown drives in, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
With the drive.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Brown passes to Beal. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Bowen. He's got 10. Inside, looking to win this cold foul. There's the block. Collins inside. It's rebounded by Beck. Beck's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And that must have just 1 foul from the bonus.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end that defines Bradley Beal.
Brown passes to Beal for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Oubre. Pass to Sabonis. Ball outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. And Beck gets it to go.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Curry, he's checked in for ball. New Orleans trails by 7. Here's Ginobili. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Ginobili's got 12 points. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Here's Barry. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting and sure does work, it obviously opens up major options of the offensive end.
Here's Bowen into the lane. Got it. And now a 10-point Washington lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, who lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Here's Beal. And the shot goes in. Give him 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Washington making a change here. Holes checked in.
The officials were right on top of that one.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Bogdanovich has checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Oubre. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Outside ball from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Ginobili. Let's go with a 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. Bogdanovich against Curry. Launches a 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Washington with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been a great. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bruce Brown is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then it's Bol, and it's Barry in at the 3, small forward.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Outside, Brown. Left side, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot is up. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans trails by 7. Here's Ginobili. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Beck. Oh, Green with a block. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Beck. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Brown passes to Bol. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For New Orleans, Sabonis, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. John Collins comes in for Green, and it's Kelly Oubre in for Curry. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks.
A short corner 3 works for Kelly Oubre. Nice smooth shot.
Pass to Bowen. Here's back Collins defending. Outside, Brown. The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Sabonis. New Orleans trails by 4. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Ball.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Right side, Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Ball passes to Sabonis. To the inside. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
And the Wizards call timeout. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Beck. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's New Orleans now. 2-point game. And it's Ball to drive. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the hoop, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here we go. Here's Collins. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
They play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
To the middle. Here's Beal. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Washington. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Biyombo. Yes! Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
And New Orleans is making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Yeah, we're ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Pass to back. Money.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Brown against Ball. Here's Beck. Collins with the defensive effort. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Now a timeout called by Washington. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Ginobili. And the layup is good off the glass. And New Orleans leads by 9. Rejected by Beal. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I do. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head. When I departed, I go and
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be New Orleans going up against Washington. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Mobley, and it's Ball in at the point. And for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, also Bruce Brown out there. And it's Biyombo in at the center position. So the Wizards will get the first possession. Pass to Beck. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Brown passes to Beck. Takes the three, and again it's Washington with a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ginobili. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Beal, no good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Roy. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Beal surveying the D. Outside, Brown. Pass to Beck. Now here's Biyombo. 5 on the clock. Brown passes to Bode. Mobley grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Ginobili. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They set the pick. And here's Brown for 3. Washington again can't hit. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Rejected by Sabonis. Bowen passes to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. It's held in by New Orleans.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ginobili, no good. And Washington with possession. Trailing by 2.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there. And New Orleans making a change here. Curry's checked in. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Beck. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Beck. There's a screen by Biombo. From about 16, and Beck gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over the screen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Washington making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And here's New Orleans now. 1:41 left in the first. Counted.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Beal, pass to Beck. Bogdanovich with it. There's a screen by Biombo. Bogdanovich, that's good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, see, I think Seth Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
Beal, no good. Pass to Lopez. No good that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Biombo. Beal, the pass to Bogdanovich. And there's a pick. The three is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Fred.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
It's Beal on the wing. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Biombo. Rebounded by Lopez. And here's New Orleans now. Fires the three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. Collins with the rebound.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's New Orleans up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Bogdanovich. And it's Bowen in at the 3. And for New Orleans, we've got Jeff Green. Seth Curry is out there with Kelly Oubre. And there's John Collins. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
The first one falls. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Bowen, good Great setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bowen's got 7 points.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Barry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a screen. Here's Bogdanovic. It's held in by New Orleans. And we played for the first minute here in the second. Here's Collins. Down low. Here's Curry. Bull grabs the board. Washington trails by 3. A good look from Bogdanovic. And he drains the quick shot. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovic, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Brown, he's checked in for Washington. Lonzo Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Here's New Orleans now. Floats one up, and the bucket is good. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Brown against Ball. Brown passes to Beck. To the middle. Left side Ball. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Brown's got his second basket.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Kicks it out to Collins from outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up to Washington. Here's Beck. He drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Washington with possession. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Beck. It's held in by New Orleans. Collins inside. Green with the ball.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for Bojan Bogdanovic, checked in from Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Bogdanovic, so he gets them both. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Pass to Beck. Back to Brown. Bolt, screen on Bolt. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. Brown's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Collins. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Brown finds Bogdanovic. Here's Beck. Beal outside. 4 on the clock. Washington again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing one of these guys is open.
Now a timeout called by Washington. just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Beal. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Here's Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Unreal play to take some contact and get it to go.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And boy, have they started out quick. Running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Now here's Beal. Brown with a screen. Puts up a deep 3. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Here's Roy. And again, New Orleans no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Green, out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown against ball. Brown passes to Beal. Here's Booker. Washington again can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Brown passes to Beck. Kick out to Brown. There's 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Beal, right side. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bradley Beal's out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Bowen in at the small forward. Here's Roy. And Biyombo with the block. Here's the break. And for New Orleans, we've got Mobley. And it's Ball in at the 1. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Ginobili. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Beal outside. From downtown. Washington again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there.
Oh, wow.
Incredible! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington trails by 13. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Brown's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Roy. The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Brown. After the basket by New Orleans. Pass to Bowen. Beal outside. It's hold in by New Orleans. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sabonis with it. Now guarded by Brown. Sabonis pass to Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 7 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Roy. Beal with some nice D. Washington trails by 15. Here's Beck. On target from range. He's got 11.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Man, the defender really went after him.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Curry, he's checked in for Ball. And so he makes both from the line. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Pass to Beck. Here's Bowen. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Ginobili. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated in a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Beck. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Down low. Here's Roy. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Roy's got 10 points here in the second half. Looking to get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Roy. It's rebounded by Washington. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, you don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Biyombo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, with that frame, if Bismack Biyombo gets that kind of position, your best bet is to foul.
Roll. He he's checked in for Washington. Bogdanovich comes in for Beal. Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Roy. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Has to Barry. Wide open. Good. He hits the jumper.
They need to run plays for him. Get him more touches. Whatever it takes to get him producing.
Now here's Ball. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim. And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Run for me, run for me.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Bull. Bogdanovich is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Barry in at the small forward position. Misses the 3. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Oubre. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Kelly Oubre Jr. puts it on the deck and leaves no doubt.
To the right side. Here's Beck. Roy pulls it in. Roy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's hit it to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New Orleans.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Washington making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Oubre. Over Bogdanovich. Oubre can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the middle. And finished off by Bull.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open guy?
Here's Roy. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Roy's got 14 points here in the second half. Brown scanning the floor. Outside Ball. 3-pointer. It's hold in by New Orleans.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down. Timeout.
And the Wizards call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Ball. Tries again. And Mobley with the lay-in. And New Orleans leads by 17.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Beal, the pass to Brown. Now here's Biyombo. Biyombo slams it home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Roy. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Bowen. Back to Brown. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Oh, Sabonis with a block. Here's Ball. And he gets the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Bowen. Back to Brown. Here's Beck. Pulls it. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. New Orleans leading by 17. Pass to Roy. And the layup falls. Roy's got 23.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Roy. Good work there as it goes. He's got 25.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Ball. It's rebounded by Washington. Beck's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Beal drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Washington trails by 20. Here's Beal. Mobley grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. And it's Ball off the drive. Brown with some nice D. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Beal. Back to Brown. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beal, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Roy's shot is good. And New Orleans leads by 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now for our player of the game.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Lonzo Ball out there with Roy. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And for the Warriors, we've got Green. Green is out there with Green. And it's Green. And it's Green in at the power forward. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Ginobili. And the layup is good.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Ball against Green. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Green against Ball. Nice move. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Lonzo Ball picks one out. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Roy, here we go. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through.
Green and Paul with the block. And he recovers it. No one covered.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the truth.
Here's Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Green. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Sabonis grabs the ball. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game.
Man, Roy getting blocked.
Green against Ball. Green drives in. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Mobley. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Green finds Green. On the wing, Green. Rebound Roy.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Roy. Here's Ginobili. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Green's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Ball. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 9 points for the finish. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And they have owned the pace so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Ginobili the pass to roll. Great D that time from Green. To end the drought, and that's 2 points on the lead.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. It's Ginobili with the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Green kicks to Green. Rebound by Brandon Roy. New Orleans leading by 9. Mobley outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. 1:05 left to play in the first. Got that one up quick.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Curry looking it over. A kick out to Mobley. Outside Ginobili. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now Roy, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go.
A willingness to be physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Green is checked in for Green, and it's Green in for Green. And then for New Orleans, Collins checked in for Mobley. And Oubre subbed in for Manu Ginobili. 7-second difference, shot game clock. Outside Green, pass to Green. Over Sabonis. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They get the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's got them up big. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Sabonis is out there with John Collins. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And there's Green, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect positions on that offensive glass.
It's good in the New Orleans Leafs because now to just 12 points with the basket from Green. Collins with it. Now Green defending. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. And New Orleans also making a change. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Curry. Green with a screen on Collins. Green deciding where to go with it. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Green is checked in for Jeff Green. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. He gets that one.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw off from Ball. Green inside. Working on Green. Green dishes to Green. Green with the ball. He has 6, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Roy's checked in. Outside Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Great D that time from Oubre. And there's Collins on the assist by Royals. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans. Pass to Green. For the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal.
That is authority right there.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. And then for New Orleans, Lopez comes in for Sabonis. And it's Ginobili in for Kelly Oubre. Roy against Green. A nice shot by Roy.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
And here's Green outside. Rebounded by Brandon Roy. Roy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball finds Lopez. Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Just the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish out.
That's going to be over in that. Not watching from the line that time. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Gerald Green comes in for Green. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Green shoots the 3. Roy with the rebound. Roy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one goes. Counted. Ginobili's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish. When he's driving inside, just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Outside Green. Collins against Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much right there.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Green, and it's Green in for Green. Sabonis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Old boy comes in for Collins. And Jeff Green drops them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They call the 5-second violation. Green is checked in for Green. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Green, he passes to Green. Green against Ball. High, arcing shot. Green, no luck. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And then Roy with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. The drive by Mobley. Draymond Green pulls it in. Here's Green going inside. Stolen by Ginobili. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New Orleans on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Green is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Green, and it's Green, and it's Green in its small forward. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half. And here are the Warriors now, following the score by New Orleans. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Roy passes the ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball's more athletic than giving credit. He's got some rising pop off the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Green gets it to go.
Terrific play call, give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Ball. The Warriors making the shot. Goes up and lays it easy. Ball's got 6.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Green. Green against Ball. Green with a screen on Ball. Green breaking loose, and Green gets it to go. 12 points for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Ever since halftime, they played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Green gets it to go.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Green, the pass to Green. Back to Green. Outside Green. Green with the screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And there's Green on the assist from Green. Green's got himself going for his first points of the game. Ball. Roy kicks to Sabonis. Ball from long range. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
The Warriors shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Curry's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 18. Sabonis kicks to Ginobili. And there's the drive. The Warriors pull it in. Green finds Green. On the wing, Green. Teardrop shot. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ginobili. Lays it up and banks it in. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big legs, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Fires the three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Green deciding where to go with it. Ginobili with the steal. Curry with it. Now Green defending. Curry, that's good.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior, he will finish shots.
Green passes to Green. Green kicks to Green to end the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mobley dishes to Curry. Green against Mobley. It's stolen by Green. Outside Green. Good D by Mobley. About 7 seconds to from the shot game clock. Sabonis the pass to Mobley. That ball, nice speed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist in this one. Green against Ginobili. Sabonis with the steal. Down low. And then Roy with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang our heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New Orleans on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter, a game that may be already out of hand. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Ball. Green is out with John Collins. Then it's Brandon Moore. And it's Oubre at the shooting guard position. Collins in the post, started by Green. Pass the ball. Here's the three. And again, New Orleans has no up. Over in the corner, Green. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Green drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Pass to Green. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Shoots over ball. And it's Green missing. New Orleans leading by 23. Here's Roy. Up and in on the layup. Roy's got 26.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Green kicks to Green. Lets it go from deep. And there's Green on the assist by Green.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, there's an aggressive mentality at play. Working close, find a way to score.
Green inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Collins has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Roy gets the bucket. Roy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and ball transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding its teammates when they have those good looks. Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Higher brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Looking at his after now for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Green. Green comes in for Green, and it's Green in for Green. They kick it out to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's the Warriors with the ball. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Collins good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Green. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And it's Green missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Green dishes to Green. Morey against Green. They kick it out to Green. Offline with his three. New Orleans leading by 23. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
Garrett Temple is checked in for Morey. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Puts up a deep three. Collins grabs the miss. Oubre against Green. Oubre, good.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Outside Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws into. Jeff Green picks one up.
At the line for your home team, AC Green, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A gifted defender and an impressive athlete. A.C. Green can be a real lift to this team. The way he hustles on the floor to make an impact.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Back to Oubre. Pass to Temple. Into the lane. Second chance shot. And Green with the lay-in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see New Orleans taking a W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Brandon Roy.
To the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah. Poppin' my got design to fit on. Hating on me, you can't get on. I can't hop in the truck, let's attend on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a Rodeo, I'm spending a lot. How you hating? You still on the clock. I don't go back and forth, you get blocked. We just manage it. You wait for a month for the she pull up on me or not. Waiting in line for some Jordans, I probably